This is Basketball Infinite. Make sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications, baby. Alright, guys, this morning, on this beautiful Tuesday morning, we are going to talk about the Phoenix Suns as the sun just rose. Ha ha ha. Okay, holy macaroni. Devin Booker is an absolute stud muffin. He can score from anywhere on the floor. He's about to make another All-Star game, and he has led the Suns to a 20-10 record, which I absolutely love for the Phoenix Suns. And the reason for that is because they were one of the worst teams of all of the 2010s decade. As a matter of fact, I don't believe they even made the playoffs after 2010. Well, they had a nice run in the bubble going 8-0 before falling in the play-in round, but I am so happy for Phoenix Suns fans around the globe that they get to watch this stud muffin Devin Booker lead the Suns to one of their best seasons in years. Taking a look at their overall roster, Chris Paul, stud muffin. Deandre Ayton, stud muffin. Mikal Bridges is great. But let's focus on Chris Paul for a second, because his addition and leadership to this team has been absolutely wonderful to watch. He is a guy who can make plays. He just went to number 6 all time on the assist list, and he makes his teammates better. We saw this to an extent with Ricky Rubio last year, but Chris Paul is just many levels ahead of Rubio. No offense to Rubio, but I really like what the Suns team's doing. They drafted Cameron Johnson last year, who many were laughing at the Suns because of how bad they thought this pick was. However, Johnson has been a very effective three-point scorer. I have him as a top 175 player in the league, and he's just another key piece to making this Suns rotation go. They are currently 4th in the West, but they are slowly climbing up those standings. Devin Booker is an all-star. There's no doubt about it. Suns coach Monty Williams told the AP. Mikal Bridges agreed too. And Phoenix is on an incredible shooting roll. On Saturday against Memphis, they broke the franchise record for three-pointers, and that was after tying the franchise record one night before that. Holy macaroni. The Suns' victory was their second consecutive 30-point win. It's the first time it's happened for this franchise since 1989. That was before I was born and many of the people watching were born. Holy macaroni. Deandre Ayton is an absolute stud muffin too, and we haven't even talked about him. He was the number 1 pick in 2018, and he's been overshadowed by Luka and Trey in the class a little bit, but Ayton is looking like a franchise centerpiece, and he can be one of the best centers of this next decade. So, my contenders in the West are the Lakers, Clippers, and Jazz, and if everything goes right in the playoffs, I would put the Suns and Nuggets in that category too. Now, I love most of the things the Suns are doing. However, there's one giant mistake they made this past offseason, and that was selecting Jalen Smith over Tyrese Halliburton in the 2020 NBA draft. If the Suns had selected Tyrese Halliburton, not only would have they gotten their point guard of the future, but as you see here on this theoretical roster, this is a roster I would put in serious championship contention. I said this on Reddit and got upvoted, and overall, I do like the future of the Phoenix Suns. I think that if things go right, and things have been going right for this team lately, they could make some noise in the playoffs. However, the one mistake that keeps coming back, in my opinion, is picking Jalen Smith over Tyrese Halliburton. I know it's just adding the better with the already good. However, Tyrese Halliburton would have been an absolute stud muffin for Phoenix and would have made this team nearly unstoppable. Either way, the Suns are moving in the right direction. Sunny days are now in Arizona, and I am excited to see how Devin Booker can lead this team the rest of the season.